Right. Okay. Everybody's got to. The thing is, everybody's got to find us now.
So which are we on the laptop camera now?
Yeah, can't you tell?
Down here now.
Can't you tell? I need to turn this up. Oh, not too much.
Oh my God.
Nobody's here yet.
What do you mean they've got to look for us?
They've got to find the link again now. It's a different link come up.
I just haven't got enough signal to be able to pick
No.
it up.
Have we got Sean on there yet?
I don't know yet.
Try by the window.
Oh, people are joining us.
Right, I'm going to the loo.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Jan. Thank you.
Oh, we live? Oh, as usual.
Oh, only one person now. We're back. Sorry about the quality. I don't know what's happened.
No, even outside there's noise.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably here then.
I don't know. Try something.
What network you on, Tony?
3.
Just looking to see if we're close enough to pick our Wi-Fi.
No, we don't. No.
Because I don't think this camera's going to work. I can plug it back in and give it a go, but so we've got sound now. Sound? Is anybody there? Hello. Have we got sound? Let's see if I can work this other camera. Probably won't be able to fit it in now because it's linked to this one. No, it's green. Look, it's red. Ah, right. Okay. Hello, Graham. He's just bought a 60-foot cruiser stern. It's on his second night. Right. Well,
Oh,
congratulations.
Oh, sorry. I'm back. Oh.
Ah. Right. Okay, everybody. Great to see you now. I'm Mark. Hello, Mark. How's the family?
Hi.
Hope you're all well. I'll see if I can get the chat up on here. Then I can see it better.
Well, I can't see anything because I'm blind
Oh dear.
from here.
Shipping costs.
Oh.
One of the
Turn that down. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we can hear you. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Sean's moderating tonight.
Thank you, darling. Our daughter.
Thank you. Thank you. We have sound. Yes, Mark, we do. Yeah. Vodka Jan? No, G&T.
No, G&T.
G&T. Come on, keep up.
Goodness sake. Have you introduced our guests again?
Oh, yeah, sorry. We'll have to start all over again, won't I? I can't move the camera now because it's fixed to the laptop. So, yeah, apologies for the quality. We're having to use the laptop camera, which is not particularly good. But, yes, this is Pete from Momentous. And if I swing the laptop round, there's Jenny, look.
Jenny!
Yeah. Jenny Momentous, because that's their second name.
And, of course, they've
dogs.
got the hybrid boat.
Yes. So, any questions about hybrid boats? how
He's
they
your
work?
man, batteries, solar, anything.
Yeah. So, there you go.
But don't get him going too much because
You can work it on the phone, not on the TV, Graham. Probably, yeah, but it would just be as bad, to be perfectly honest. Jan's back from the bog, Sean. Yes, she is, yeah.
I did actually, sorry.
Could you hear her?
No!
Well, I've just emptied it, so it just sort of make a bit of a, what? It just make a sort of bit of a noise, you know. Yeah. Thanks for that, Sean. Thank you. It's very kind of you. So yes, if you've got any questions about hybrid boats, if you're looking to buy one or you've got one or whatever, and you're thinking about solar panels, because Pete here installed our new solar panels. So anything like that, questions come in. Yes. I'll tell you what I'll do.
He's here for one night only.
One night only.
Oh, I'm showing a bit too much leg. Hang on. Let's sort that out.
You can keep it for longer if you want.
Does that look better?
Yeah, that's better.
That's slightly
It's
better,
better
isn't it?
because you're not in it.
Thanks. Yeah, that's better.
Where's your booze?
Up there.
That looks better. Right. Hope you've all got a drink. Fletch the dog and Caroline sends hug. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Have we met Fletch the dog? I don't think we did we? No. I don't even know if we've seen a picture.
No. Oh, a picture would be nice.
Hello, Colin Bradford in Milton Keynes. Hello.
Hi, Colin.
Can I just say we love Milton Keynes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and
we do.
and Pete and Jenny love Milton Keynes as well. Yes.
Fabulous place. A hidden treasure.
Well,
The canal.
Well,
the
canal
part.
Sorry.
I was going to say Milton Keynes is hardly hidden. It's
No, the
14,000 roundabouts, isn't it? Or
The
something?
canal side of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Lots of parks.
Mm.
Campbell Park. Yeah, we love Campbell Park. So yes, great. Right. Yes. Well, you see, we did ask you having a new flooring, and that was the one I was holding up. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of like a wood effect panel, and then Jan was holding up this one.
You nearly called me Sean there.
Which is grey.
God.
So we've had to have the new flooring in. Which one did we go for? Which one would you choose? Put your comments down, and Sean will gather them all up, and we'll see if any of you were right. If you do know, keep it to yourself. But yeah, it's either this one, which looks sort of woodish.
Go closer, Tom, because you can't see the colour.
See if you can see that.
That's brown.
So that is brown. Okay. Bearing in mind we've got a sort of brown carpet on the gunnels.
Sean, your ducks are here.
Or this
Leave it
one,
to be fair.
which is like a slate grey. This one is a limestone core. These are clickable. What do you call this? Chocolate walnut
groove.
plank, luxury rigid core click vinyl
They
flooring.
don't need to know that. They just need to know which one we chose.
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? And then there's this one, pet friendly. We haven't got one yet, but you never know.
No, but
you know.
we've got Jenny and Pete's pets that come here.
Oh yes, yeah. So
Sassy and
let us know which one you prefer or which one you think we've laid down, because it's all been done this last week.
and for once,
cold.
Pete
cold.
didn't do it.
No.
He's done everything else, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, he's very handy. He's a handyman.
Is he, Johnny?
Well, he's in the next pontoon. That's handy. Yeah. So Stephen Brentnell. Okay. Colin Bradford. I saw you go by when you were passing us through Milton Keynes. Colin. Oh yes. Did you? Did you wave? I don't know if you waved. You might have waved. Who knows? Graham Green says, I've got the Eberspatcher on. How much to run it a week? Oh, okay.
Is that for us or for Pete?
Well, it's for all of us, I think. 'cause
Well,
we're
we
all
know nothing about it.
About just over half a litre an hour.
about half. There we go. Half a litre an hour. Is there a heat setting then? So the hotter you have it, the more you'll use? But
I'm not that sure that they are heat adjustable.
oh, right, okay.
But if you go and have a look on all the stats, after the initial heat up,
Yeah.
I believe they run about 0.6 litres an hour after that.
There we go. So there, Graham Green at 0.6 litres an hour. Mark, no, you haven't met Fletch. Shall we send you a pic on Twitter sometime? Yes,
Yes,
Mark.
please,
Yes,
yes,
please.
please.
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say we like doggies, but we won't go down that line.
Okay.
Will we?
We won't go down that lane.
No, that lane.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I
What do you expect with these two?
But as we've
Excuse
got the man who's always on the naughty step, there we just happen to be moored. We probably know we're moored in Brinklow Marina near Rugby, between Rugby and Coventry. Beautiful marina. But unfortunately, Cathayan Lane, which is where it's situated, is a well-known site for
cars pulling up.
Yeah, dogging.
No, but you want to see it tonight when I came back. With
Do
Lorraine.
I?
No. I've been shopping with Lorraine off Skewiff.
Yeah.
And the car park's full, the road is full, and they've all got high-vis jackets on. And Lorraine said, why are they all wearing high-vis jackets? And she said, maybe they need to see each other.
I thought the whole idea was trying to be discreet.
Anyway, just don't
Anyway,
start
so
him on
apparently this place here, just down by the canal, on Cathayan Lane, is the number one dogging site in the country.
It's for dog walking.
Don't ask me how we found that out, please.
Right,
I
end of.
I might tell you privately, but I'm not telling you on here.
No, end of.
But
Privately.
it's got to do with him. What?
What?
Yeah, it's got to do.
No. Stories.
Shh. Yeah. Well, I'm not telling you. Shh. No.
Okay, end of.
I might be persuaded for money, but no.
You've got me in trouble now.
Right. Okay. So a lot of you are going for grey in terms of the floor, by the way. Ian Watson says, "Happy wife, happy life. Let her choose."
Of course.
Well, I think I'd agree with you there with the happy wife. That's a definite. Yes, definitely. Colin Bradford. Yes, I did. Oh, you did wave. Yes. Well, yeah. What's the name of your boat, Colin? We're not going. Oh, actually, we will be coming back up there. We'll be telling you later on what we're going to be doing this summer in terms of cruising. Well, this year in terms of cruising.
As from Monday.
Yeah. We're going out of here on Monday. And if you're anywhere near the Ashby, we're heading up there straight away for the next couple of weeks. We've heard, and I don't know whether this is true or not, there's supposed to be hailstorms and all sorts of things happening towards the end of next week. I don't know how true that is, but you never know. Mark says, Fletch is very handsome.
Oh,
very nice. Okay.
What make is he?
What make is he? What breed is he?
Oh, well, yeah.
Mark says, Jan, do you feel safe when you sweep the roof? Caroline was worried about you.
Oh, bless you, Caroline. Let's put it this way. During the storms, the 3 storms, I said to Tony, we're taking everything off the roof, everything. He wasn't happy. He sulked for a while. I said, no, everything off the roof. So we took it all off the roof. And then he decided the storms had gone. It's still, Brinklow Marina is known for being so windy. But he decided he wanted to video me on the roof. But it wasn't safe enough to put the rest of the stuff on the roof. But it was fine for me to get on the roof. I did feel secure on the roof. But since Pete has put on new solar panels, I'm a little bit iffy and scary about walking past them because there's only a small amount. And I don't want to land on them and smash them. Okay. But no, I don't mind getting on the roof. 62. Oh, I was going to say something there. I was going to say I can still get my leg over. I guess I can still get on it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's even worse. Sorry, I can still get on the roof.
By the way, I hope the kids are in bed, everybody.
Sorry.
We brought forward the watershed.
Yeah, we bought. Yeah, it used to be 9 o'clock watershed, but this is YouTube, so it's any time really.
I do apologise.
Nothing to do with me.
Oh, no.
Narrowboat Acern, Wayne and Amanda. Not Wayne.
What did you nearly say?
No, I didn't. No. Somebody else calls them that.
Wayne and Renetta.
No.
Stop it.
No.
I hope you're both feeling better.
Yes.
Bless
you look very well as you're coming from the Elsan point today, Wayne. I wasn't sure whether that was the smell that was coming from there or were you just feeling a bit poorly. I think it was the latter.
Oh.
And
happy anniversary for tomorrow.
Yes.
But we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe not a barbecue, but we'll see you tomorrow.
And they've just had their shopping delivered.
Oh, it's you that's making all the noise then. Oh, thanks.
Set the ducks off.
Set the ducks off. Stephen Brentnell says, "Ooh, mother."
Oh, right.
I think you were joining in with our
No.
yeah.
That's what dogging's all about.
I know.
I've led a very
just carry
sheltered
on.
life. I don't know what all that means. But the bizarre thing is, when you go down there, because it's a nice little walk, it's about a mile or so down to that part of the canal. There is actually a sign up, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's a sign.
Yes.
It does say about leaving your rubbish, but there is also
There's
sign
a fly
about
tipping sign.
yeah. But somebody has written something about that very activity on the sign.
That's acceptable, but fly tipping isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
Sorry, where were we? Yeah.
Yes. This is getting out of hand now.
Right. Okay. Mark Oral says, glad to hear that. Jan Fletch is a 9-year-old border terrier who is very naughty.
Oh my word! How sweet! Definitely want to see.
Yeah.
Fletch. Come on, boy, get your glasses
No,
on.
that's all right. Okay. I'm just looking at some messages we've been sent.
And
yes.
sorry for the delay at the beginning. We do apologise.
But the other thing as well is that for various reasons, we've just had to have 4 new batteries installed. When we bought the boat, we weren't sure about how old the batteries were and how long they had left, to run. So we decided when we first bought the boat to have some new batteries installed, which we did. And now we come here, we've used it for just under a year, and we get here and just having everything checked over, and Pete did a test on them, and we unplugged from the shore power, and before we got even into the night, within an hour or two, they dropped from 12.6 to below 12.4, which was really bad. And then we did some more tests on them and realized that they were virtually depleting.
Well, what would you say, Pete?
Knackered is a good word.
Knackered is the word, yeah. And so we contacted a battery manufacturer company supplier, got 4 new ones, and Pete went down and installed those. Touch wood, they're working fine at the moment, but there is a debate about what type of batteries you should install on your boat. So these are normal sealed lead acid batteries, which are sort of like they're common batteries, aren't they? Sort of everybody,
the
majority of
norm,
people have them. You can have variations on them, like gel batteries or AGMs. But of course, the other type of battery is the lithium battery, a bit more expensive than your lead acid,
You're
but
joking.
allegedly last 4 times as long, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
No, but hang on, Pete. If you look after your lead acid batteries and you look after them, surely they can last longer than, I don't mean than lithium, but they can last.
Just a normal lead acid
Yeah,
battery.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you look after them.
If you look after them,
Yeah.
A lot there's nothing you can do with, because they're just sealed. You can't get in to check the fluids or anything inside.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not pulling down the battery too much, they'll last a good few years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But if if you don't keep an eye on what you're using, and you start pulling these batteries down to below 12.1 volts, then you're going to start having issues, and you're going to basically knacker your batteries.
Yeah. And that's the key. Is it 12.1?
12.1 is 50%,
50%.
which is the usage that you're meant to get out of a battery.
Okay. And then, because the other thing as well is that once you've gone down to 50%, it's how long it takes for you to be able to charge, or your system to be able to charge those batteries back up to 100%, isn't it?
Yeah. And lead acids want to be fully charged.
Yeah. So if you've got solar, you need quite a lot of solar power to be able to charge them back up to 100%. Otherwise, run the engine,
Running the engine.
or run a generator or something like that.
Anyway, enough about batteries. It's going
Well,
over my head.
you never know. Good evening, chef. Good evening, chef. Does this qualify for a Zoom meeting? No, it probably doesn't.
Colin Bradford, I'm just getting over a stroke I had 5 weeks ago. We were thinking of buying a boat. Can you recommend a nice size one for 2 to live on?
Right. So Colin's just getting over a stroke he had 5 weeks ago. Sorry to hear that, Colin. I hope you're feeling better now.
Yes. I hope you feel better.
Thinking of buying a boat, can you recommend a nice size one for 2 to live on?
I don't know. It depends whether you've got animals.
Yeah, if you've got pets.
Ours is 60 foot.
Yeah.
And it depends whether you argue a lot.
You want your own space.
You can't slam any doors here. And a couple of weeks ago, he really got on my nerves, and I stormed into the bedroom, couldn't slam the door, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to throw myself on the bed. But of course, it was a crossover bed. So I just kind of flopped on it, and I ended up laughing. So, no, to me, 60 foot is, and we've been together nearly 40 years, married 32, I think, this year. As long as you get on well.
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't go 45 or
well, yeah, but I've just
57.
I've just seen we watch people like Chugging Along and they've been with a couple called Jam, or their channel's called Jam, Cam and Cam.
Oh my
I don't know
God,
if you've seen them.
Tiny.
They're on a tiny boat. I would
35?
think that's probably about 35 or 40 foot. It's also just how much stuff have you got, and how much stuff have you accumulated, and how much stuff are you happy to dispose of, basically. Are you really sort of minimal living people? Because then you could possibly get away with 40 foot. But I mean, the go anywhere sort of size is 57 foot.
What would you say, Pete?
David from Cruising the Cuts boat was 55. So,
yeah,
but he's on his own. But if you looked at his boat, because it was up for sale recently, you'd see that 2 people could perfectly live on board there.
What do you think, Pete?
Do you want to cruise with it? Are you going to just stay in a marina with it? There's a lot of.
Do you want to put up beds every night or take them down again?
Oh, yeah.
There's so many different scenarios that would sway me one way or the other as to how big a boat I wanted to get.
Yeah.
If I was going to be, just living on a boat in a marina, I'd probably even contemplate a wide beam.
A wide beam, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Colin?
Colin, yes, Colin Bradford.
Colin, do you know what you need to do? Because whatever ideas that you have about boats and the length and everything, you need to go on some of the boats. We are living on our boat, and it's got nothing that we wanted, nothing at all. And we came on it, and the first thing that happened was we didn't even look at the length or whatever. The first thing we got on, and Tony was filming, and I just said, "Oh,
stop it!
The two of you."
He's on the naughty step.
And I just said, "Stop filming." I said, "I think we need to talk about this," because I had a feeling about this boat that, like, you go into a house and you buy a house, and I said to Tony, "Do you feel the same as me?" And he said yes, and yet it's got nothing that we wanted. So maybe you need to have a look at stuff and boats and go on them. I don't know, but I personally, nothing under 57, 60 foot. No.
Well, Mark Orrell is just saying that their boat is 55 foot, 2 adults and a dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do it.
It's only 3 foot shorter than ours.
Yeah, but Mark, I'm living with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
it also depends on what style stern you want, because if you want a cruiser stern, then don't forget that quite a lot of the boat is going to be taken up with where you stand and where you steer.
I can't see you.
So if you want to be very social, then that's going to take up quite a lot of space within the boat, and you're giving away boat space for steering space, if you see what I mean. A semi-trad is the best of both worlds, if you like, and then obviously a trad stern gives you even more space inside, but very little space out the back to steer. Yeah. So there's those things.
Yeah. But good luck, Colin, anyway.
Good luck, Colin. Yeah.
And speedy recovery,
And
bless you.
the other thing as well, although I know some people might disagree with this, is a smaller boat like 55 foot is probably easier to handle. And if you're just getting over a stroke, and you're not feeling strong every single day, then you might be able to cope better with a smaller boat than, say, something that's 60 or 70 foot.
Oh, that's true as well. Yeah.
So there we go. So who's saying? Clive Herkett, good evening.
Good evening, Clive.
He's saying good evening to everybody.
Oh.
Hello, Clive. Thank you
Say
very much.
hello. You
Hi.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yeah, you are here. Take part in it. Thank you. He's come prepared. He's bought 3 cans of John Smith. So
No, 4.
Oh, yeah, 4 cans of.
And I'm keeping Jenny in wine. I shall go and get the bottle in a minute, Jenny, for you.
And
I'll just leave it with you.
I'm nearly out of red. So
In fact, I'm just going.
Oh, hello.
Excuse the legs. It's very hot today. Whoops.
Hello. You're starting your OnlyFans next. Bloody hell.
Oh, whatever.
Wrong
Matt.
channel.
Matt and Claire Matt's here, but I'm assuming Claire's watching as well. Hello, Matt and Claire. We'll catch up with you next week or thereabouts. Right, okie dokie. Lorraine says, Pete, you're not wearing your t-shirt.
And you have to say what t-shirt.
Ah, right,
Not
okay.
that
Yeah, not that
t-shirt.
t-shirt. Oh, okay. The Goonies. I don't think Lorraine was talking about that t-shirt. No.
It's hot in here.
We were going to put them on.
I clean forgot, Lorraine. Sorry.
Shall we just explain about the t-shirt?
Oh, here's a t-shirt.
Excuse me.
Oh, the t-shirt, yeah.
He's so bad.
To be honest, we've all got one of them.
Oh, and we all went out wearing it the other day.
Matt Brown's saying he saw you, Pete, at Newbold. He's
Okay.
in. Now,
Yes, he did. Yes, he waved.
I can never...
Chris
apologies.
Cayley.
Apologies, Matt. I can never pronounce the name of your boat. Is it Quisqualis?
Yes, we did see
With a
him.
Q,
Yes.
isn't it? It's with a Q.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful boat. Congratulations on keeping it clean.
Someone was saying
Quisqualis. Q. You have to spell it on here because I have no idea. But yes, lovely. I'll catch up with you next week, all being well. Lorraine says, saw Tyler today. He sends his love to you all. Well, again, I think he's up the... Is he on the Ashby or is he on the Oxford?
He's on
Tyler's
the
just
He's
not
just
too far away.
No, he's not
actually.
too far
Feels
away.
like
Isn't he?
Ringhoe.
Yeah. Colin saying, thank you. We'll look at some 57 and 60 foots. Yep. Okay. Have a look. Even look at a 55 foot semi-trad if you can find one. Yeah, we know a YouTuber that
Sorry,
had one for sale
I'll
recently.
keep coming back.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
I owe you a bottle of wine.
Wayne is saying Jenny isn't on the gin.
Not tonight. I was on the gin this
No,
afternoon.
she's not on the gin tonight.
This afternoon, she's already had a bottle of it.
She's been to her
Lots
mum's
of-
birthday party. Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday, Mum. Happy birthday, Mum. Not my mum. But
No,
yes.
your
Anyway,
mum's dead, darling.
thank you very much for reminding me. Yes.
God.
Okay, so Matt Brown's boat is Quisqualis. Oh, Squirrels.
Yeah, Chris.
What does it mean, Matt? Is it something to do with a dark pirate or something?
Hey?
The name of the boat, it must mean something.
Oh, I don't know.
Matt, let us know. I'm sure Claire said it was something to do with the dark pirate, or I don't know.
Thanks, Dan. It's hard work. Hard work keeping it clean. Yeah. Well, that's the colour, I think, isn't it? Mind you, we've got a light coloured boat. It's even worse. Right. So Wayne and Amanda. So you got that right that time. Shopping is all packed away, except the wine. You've kept that out, have you? You get the wine out? Yeah, good. So he's now come to abuse us. Fine, thank you very
Oh,
much.
right, he's on the hot toddies then.
Yeah.
He's on the hot
It's on the
toddies.
medicinal.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's apparently Quisqualis. You have to be sober to say that, don't you?
Chris Wallace.
Yeah. It's a type of plant.
Oh.
Oh, where did I get pirate from?
Don't know. You were close. It begins with P.
Okay. We're not being horrible to Jenny. She just wants to sit out that way.
We've got room on the sofa.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit on Pete's
Excuse me?
knee in a minute.
I'm so glad you said me.
So, Colin, so there's a couple of questions here. Colin Bradford has, don't you make a mess of our new floor? Colin's saying, let us know when you pass Milton Keynes again. We can get a care package ready for you lot. Lol. Well, and also, somebody asked, where is it?
Come on, Tony.
I'm trying to keep up. Somebody asked what our plans are for the year. Ah, yes. Mark, have you any cruising plans for this year? Well, yes, we have for part of the year. The latter part of the year, I'm not sure, but we're going from here.
Monday.
I should ask you, really, see if you can remember, Janet.
Oh, my God.
So we're going from here up the Ashby. If you watched the previous vlog, you'll know that we are carrying my mum's ashes. Don't laugh.
No.
It will be a very
cupboard space.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. She's been with us over a year.
She's horrible
bless
to
her.
me.
No. Sorry.
But yes, she is in quite a big. It's like a bloody shoebox. Oh, she was never that big when she was alive.
Is she sitting here with me?
No, she's above the bed.
Oh, okay.
So no, she's not down there. So we've gone up the Ashby, and we're going to scatter our ashes in the canal.
And why? Because you went on a little mini holiday with his mum on a tiny little boat that had a boatman's cabin, and she absolutely adored it.
Yeah.
And we don't want to bury her in the ground or whatever, because we're living on board and we're on water, and we can always pass there and say hi to her.
And
wonderful
I've been
lady.
in touch with the Ashby Canal Society to see if we can't do a little memorial thing while we're there. So,
You never tell me anything.
Yeah, I know. But it's nice, isn't it?
I didn't even know we were buying a boat.
That'd be silly. So we're going up there. We'll be there for a couple of weeks, enjoying as many hostelries as we can find.
You can't even say it now.
Oh, Quisqualis. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the test. That is the test. That's the test, everybody.
Quisqualis.
Are you drunk enough that you can you can't say Quisqualis? So we've got the Ashby. Then we're going to turn around and come back, because obviously the
Jenny's
Ashby,
just counting the pubs on the Ashby now.
So Ashby Canal is an out and back. You can't make a ring out of anything, so it's out and back canal. So we've got there. We'll come back, and then we're coming back on the Oxford. So we'll actually go back past Brinklow, through Rugby, through Hillmorton Locks, down to Braunston. We'll sling a right at Braunston, as you do. Go past Wigram's Turn, wave to Steve the chef. We might pop in for some fuel, I don't know. And then carry on all the way down the Oxford to Oxford itself. And then we're going to go to the head of the Thames, which is where, Jan?
The what? Linslade.
No,
Letslade.
Linslade is somewhere else. Letslade.
I don't know.
Letslade.
I'm too busy looking at the trees and listening to the birds.
Going to Letchlade on the Thames. And then we're going to turn around from Letchlade and go back on the Thames, up to the tidal section, and then go under all the London bridges, and then sling a left into Limehouse Basin.
Why are you doing it that way? Why aren't we coming out of Limehouse?
I want to live dangerously.
Oh my Lord. That means you've got to go right past the lock.
Yeah, you have to come back on
and
yourself.
Then the tide takes you back
brings
to the
you back.
lock.
Yeah.
And
You
crash.
can't. In theory, in practice, you go past the lock. Limehouse, the entrance to Limehouse Basin is on the left. And basically, if you do turn left straight away, you'll just get pushed straight against the wall. So what you have to do is go down and then come back up using the tide to bring you back up, and then turn right into it.
Well, I'll be off the boat before that.
But use a lot of speed to get in.
Oh my God.
So, and then we'll come out and do the opposite journey. So we'll go back up. This is basically so we don't. I would like to do the Regent's Canal and go back that way onto the Grand Union. But the thing is, that's an extra 50 locks to do.
Yeah, I'm not
and another 2 days or
I've
3
got
days.
my ratchet. I've got my ratchet.
So,
Sorry.
so we're going to come back out up the tidal Thames and then turn into the Grand Union. So yes, we will be going back past Milton Keynes, but we will do the part of the Grand Union that we didn't do before, which is the sort of southern part that leads into London.
Okay.
So we'll go back up the Grand Union, eventually making our way to Crick to be in time for the Crick Boat Show at the end of May, beginning of my birthday.
Oh,
Did I mention it's my birthday?
6th of June.
So if you go into the Crick Show, we'll be there with, I think, just about every other boat vlogger there is, from what I can gather.
I'm still going for my freebies.
But yes, and the donuts, by the way. If you go to Crick, you've got to try the donuts. They are fantastic.
You didn't get them last time, Jenny, did you?
No, we had pastries instead.
You were pastry.
No, you go in the food tent.
I'm not going this
Go in the
time.
food tent and get some.
We're off to Stratford.
Lovely.
Yeah, they're off to Stratford.
So that's what we're going to do. So once we've come from Crick on the Tuesday, I think it is, because we're there till Monday, because Monday's my actual birthday, but I'm using the whole weekend as an excuse.
It's not your birthday, Tony, is it?
Yeah, I'll be 45.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the third time.
I thought you said 45, like Michelle White.
So we'll be coming from there, and then we're going to go to Stratford on Avon, don't you know?
Oh, we're still doing that?
Yeah, because we are. Yeah, It's the bit after that. I'm not sure what we're going to do. So if you've got any ideas or any suggestions where you'd like to see us going, and bugger off is not an option, I'm afraid. But yeah, we're going down to Stratford. I think we'd like to go on the Avon and try that. I mean, if we've done the Thames, crikey, the Avon's going to be a piece of cake, isn't it?
Yeah, it
I would
is.
think. So we're going to go to the Avon. I don't know how far we're going to go down there. And then the rest of the year, we haven't really decided, have we?
Well,
we need to be somewhere moored up because
we hope we've got a
fingers crossed.
wedding in October.
There's a daughter somewhere who's on the chat here. Who's getting married in October, so
Norfolk.
Yeah, so we'll be over there. No idea.
This is the third time lucky, by the way, because of COVID.
Yeah. So I've no idea where we're going to be after
Norfolk
we've
and Chance.
been on the Avon. No, exactly, Pete. No. Right. So let me go back to it's a type of black. So Colin Bradford, keep an eye on us. We'll be probably a few weeks or days out of when we upload vlogs, but drop us a message or comment on somewhere, and we'll let you know when we're coming through Milton Keynes again.
Oh, I can't wait to do that again. I loved it.
Mark Cole says that's a wonderful tribute to a loved one. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. Well, we worked on the assumption that rather than burying mum in the ground, having something by a canal is two things. One, it's a memory of her, but also it means that as we're now living on a boat, anytime we want to, we can go up there.
Yeah.
And pay our respects, you know.
Tony's catching them up.
Yes, Sean, we are getting closer to you. No more 4-hour drives. No, we are going down to London. We're going south, yes. Wayne, you got our boat name wrong too. Oh, it's Acorn, but with an accent.
It's Acorn.
Acorn. Didn't I say that?
No.
Acorn.
Yeah. Look, stop having all these names for boat. Why don't you just name it like ours? It's
boat.
It's called the boat. You know, I mean, it does what it says on the tin. You know, it's the boat. That's it. I mean, I don't mind if your boat's called the Narrowboat or the Wide Beam, but you know.
Oh, somebody said the other. Oh, right. Another pontoon just behind the other side of Momentous is a what do you call it? A sail away.
Yeah.
And somebody's kitting it out, and asked the guy, said, "Have you chosen a name for your boat yet?" Because he's just painting the outside. He's doing the undercoat, and I think it was it was grandmother's name anyway. And he said apparently it's very superstitious if you name you're not allowed to name your boat with a man's name.
Really?
And I've never heard of that. So there's Mr. Tom and there's Narrowboat this and but
Tom Tug.
Tom Tug.
Tom Tug at Braunston.
But apparently it's not very. It's very superstitious to have your male name on a boat. Does anybody know anything about that? I've never heard of it.
Never heard about that. No. Jim Mugford, hello from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh
the
my
channel.
God!
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Canada!
Wow.
Wow.
Is it cold up there at the moment? I'm just guessing. Is it cold?
My cousin
let
lives
us know,
there.
Jim. Let us know, Jim.
My cousin lives there.
Mark Harrell, will you visit Hampton Court?
Yes, Lorraine, shortcut through Brum and catches on the Staffs and Worcester. More than likely. More than likely.
And yes, we'd love to visit Hampton Court. We went past there, didn't we? But we never stopped.
Lorraine's saying boats are female. Did you know that?
Unless,
What, in this day and age?
That's why they're always breaking down.
Oh, for God's sake, Pete. Oh.
I didn't say that, viewers.
Unless it's
I
a
didn't say
working boat, and working boats are he's.
Jenny's just said that working boats are he's. They're
that.
he's. I don't know what to say in this day and age.
Him.
Male. Yeah.
Jim Mugford in Nova Scotia is saying, nope, it's lovely, 15 degrees outside and sunny. Wow.
15 degrees?
Yeah, that's quite warm.
It's a bit cooler than us.
Yeah.
What time is it there?
Chance to put Peter.
Do you know what time is it there?
Sorry.
Sean, you're right. Yeah. That's why he's always on the naughty step. He's always on the naughty step. See? That's why.
Nova Scotia. What the heck?
Colin says, sounds nice. Have a great trip. Please be safe. We will, Colin.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, as long as he behaves himself.
It's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. there. So, you're not far away. So, 3 hours. 3 hours difference. Yeah, so you might have seen that several YouTube boat vloggers are selling up and going to live on land, going back to houses, bricks and mortar. Sadly, we aren't. We're staying here. We bought the boat. We're living on it.
Never go back.
So no, we have no intention of going back.
No.
I know. Some people say, and we had this when we first started. Aren't you a bit old to be living on board a narrowboat? Now, I could have easily taken offence to that comment, which was on a vlog years ago. But no, there are boaters on here who've been on for donkey's years, lived on boats for most of their lives, and they're in their well into their 70s, and have no intention of ever moving off their boat. In fact, you'd have to drag them off their boat in a box, I think. But yeah, we fully appreciate that. If circumstances dictate and family dictates, you've got issues or whatever, then you might need to sell up and go and live on land.
No, we just got rid of all our family.
And I know there's been a few people commenting on some of the Facebook groups about, what are we going to do? All the narrowboat vloggers are selling up. Well, no, there's still plenty of us going. So you've still got plenty of lovely scenery to watch, stupid commentary from us and silliness. So you've got all that that you can enjoy. It's just 2 or 3 of them have had lifestyle changes or change of circumstances. Yeah. And so that's why they're doing something different.
And family commitments. We don't have now, except for our daughter Sean. But my God, we've been on the boat 14 months now, and she's been up here more times than when we were in the house. So no.
So where are we up to? Wayne, our boat identifies as an aeroplane. Oh, there we go. See? Well, ours identifies as a microlight, as you know. Where is Ray, by the way?
Where is Ray tonight?
I'm missing him. I do lots of them, but you won't let them through, says Lorraine. What though? Matt Brown says hooray. I can't remember what that was for now. I must have said something marvellous. Oh, we're not selling up. Right, okay. Same here, not bloggers. Vloggers. Yep, that's right, yeah. Blogging is when you write down. I did start a diary on the website. You can go back and have a look at it. And I do occasionally dip in there and go back and remember what we did in April 2021 and write it all out when I've got 5 minutes. But yes, that is a blog, if you like. So if you want to read about what we've been doing from the day, was it when we bought the boat? I can't remember now, when we went looking for boats. Then yeah, go to the website and have a look at our blog, which is the written version of a vlog, which is the video version.
That looks wrong.
Mark Orrell says, we aren't young and it's marvellous to see mature boaters. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I think we're going to start a new bromance with Mark. He likes mature people. Well done, Mark. Sean Hill says, our boat is Nouveau Lady. Yeah. The occasional clever dick tells us it should be Nouvelle. Oh, no, sorry. Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Our boat is Nouveau Lady. Nouveau Lady. The occasional clever dick tells us it should be Nouvelle Lady. But we've told them it's bad luck to change a name. Yes, it is, isn't it? You can't. When you buy a boat, anybody buying a boat and you see the name and you think, I like the boat. I love the boat. I could see me being on that boat. I'm just not wedded to the name. I think I'll change it. Now, that is actually seen as bad luck if you change the name of your boat. You can do it, obviously.
Narrowboat girl.
Unless it's out of the water.
Yeah, you have
and
to.
What?
If it's out of the water, then you can change the
Right,
Jenny's
okay.
just saying if it's out of the water,
Yeah.
then it's fine. But
Right.
you can't do it when it's
Oh, right, okay. So,
superstitious.
superstition. You see, that's one of them things. Pete, when are you going to move to lithium batteries on your hybrid, says Lorraine?
Yeah.
When the batteries I've got at the moment are knackered.
Well, there you go.
Which we're looking at, I'm guessing, 8 years I should get out of them.
And these are yours are 12 volt batteries?
No,
6 volt. Was that
no,
right? No.
no.
48 volts.
It's a 48 volt system,
48
and they're
volts.
2 volt cells,
2 volt cells. That's it. Sorry.
traction cells,
Right. Okay.
basically forklift batteries.
Oh, right. Okay.
How much would it cost you to replace those to lithium?
I've
The
no
more
idea.
we've got at the moment.
There's a lot. How many batteries have you got then?
24.
24 batteries. Wow.
But they're smaller than the norm, aren't they?
No, they're bigger than them all.
Well, and they're all in your cruiser deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go all the way
You
along.
can't even
across.
see them.
Yeah.
I know they're covered, but what I mean is you wouldn't. God,
Yeah.
They're this sort of height off the ground.
seriously?
Yeah, they're about.
I tell you, go back to the
18,
vlog
2 foot
about
tall.
go back to the vlog about the hybrid and just listen to Pete and Jenny talking about it. It's just we've known them just over a year now, but I knew nothing about their bloody boat. Oh, sorry.
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 If you want to know about hybrid boats, particularly Momentous, Pete and Jenny's boat, then have a look at the vlog. Sean's put a link to it in the chat. But when we finish, go off and have a look on our videos. I can't remember which one it is now, but there's some questions coming up about hybrids, so don't think you're going away yet. Do you think so? Foo Canal.
That got us all then.
Nice one.
Oh,
So
dear.
Foo Canal says, do you think they plan to return when they can afford a hybrid boat? I'm only guessing that I'm guessing that that's aimed at Colin and Sean, is it? The Foxes?
Don't assume. Let them tell.
Yeah. Well, David said he might come back. Narrowboat Experience, Anna Marie and a partner have said that they are staying on land because of the studio.
Yeah.
And Lazy Days is virtually been sold now, I think.
Is that David's boat?
No,
David's sold subject
Lazy
to survey.
Days.
Lazy Days is
Days
Anna
is
Marie.
Anna Marie.
Oh,
and,
right.
I forgot her name, the other one.
What is David's boat's name?
Wall. begins with a W.
Reeford. David's
Really?
boat's Reeford.
Should I
So
never knew that?
Why something, wasn't it?
Reeford.
I never knew
WREFORD. Reeford.
No, it's not.
Isn't? Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know
We've
anything.
got a photo.
Anyway,
Yeah, I've got photos
and it's so in terms of people having a boat built, it was only Colin and Sean who said that they were having a boat built. Would it have been hybrid? Do you know, I've no idea. You'd have to ask them. It would surprise me if it wasn't, because then why would you have a new boat built, even though it's 3 foot longer than your old boat, if you weren't going to put something in it that was different to what you had before? If it was us and we had the money, then we would definitely go hybrid.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Um,
That's since talking to you two. Definitely hybrid.
So when they, yes, when you say can they afford a hybrid boat, I think you'd be surprised at how much hybrid boats versus new boats, or with, you know, just a plain engine, diesel engine, actually costs. You don't need to say anything if you don't want to, Pete, but I mean, at the time, I think the price of ready-built off-the-shelf narrowboats were the same price as what you paid for Momentous. Am I correct?
I believe you were around about right.
Yeah. So, yes.
And yours was totally bespoke. You designed everything, colour, everything in it, whereas another boat from that was built was basically, this is what you get. You can have the odd thing, the odd spec, but you had all your spec, your own, yeah.
Yeah, we could basically say exactly what we wanted. If it wasn't something that they advised we do, we'd discuss it and come to an agreement on how we were going to go about it.
Yeah, so an alternative if it was going to be take you over budget, for instance.
Yeah, all sorts.
Or if they thought it wasn't practical.
Well, not practical,
you know, they put in
and we're quite happy to say that was that is Trinity Boats.
Trinity Boats,
yeah,
Dunhampstead.
In Dunhampstead.
In
So check them out. They've got a website.
In Worcestershire. Oh, I said it.
Worcestershire.
Oh, no, it's Worcestershire.
They make a lovely sauce, don't they, in Worcestershire? So Colin Bradford says, what do you think of the new all-electric boats? Well, we think they're amazing. Obviously, they're not all electric; they're hybrid. Do you mean all electric as in you don't have a diesel engine backup or a generator backup? What would you say, Pete? All electric? I think all electric is a little bit of a way out.
We met an all electric the other week.
Yeah, the only way we can go all electric, and I mean absolutely all electric, is if you've got a charging point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are saying that they've got all electric boat, but they've got a generator to charge the batteries up. So it's not really what I class as all electric.
Yeah. And I think you're right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine seeing all these charging points along the
next to the water?
It'd be brilliant if they could.
Or you could moor up at the Tesco's. And run the cable across the car park. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I just think it's like having, because I'm used to technology, but you've always got to have that piece of paper to write on. Yeah. And I think you need to mix them both.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
There you go.
It's good analogy.
So yes, but certainly hybrid boats are definitely kind of the way forward. They're starting to prove very popular, and I bet you a quid that there'll be at least one, if not more, at Crick this year. What do you think, guys? Yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah. So have a look out.
The fishermen don't like them though, because they can't hear them.
Scares fishermen. Oh, I didn't know it was a boat. Oh, let me lift me big
Scares
rod up.
them. I think you get verbal abuse.
Graham Green has reminded us, those of you that live in the UK, to turn your clocks back. Forward. Oh, damn. We're losing an hour in bed.
You do.
We spring forward.
But it don't matter to you, Tony, does it?
It doesn't matter because I'll stay in bed for an extra hour. That's all. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I've checked the engine. All the levels are all okay. Gearbox oil is okay. We're all ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, just tiller on and away we go.
Hopefully.
All being well, fingers crossed. Wayne has texted Ray to ask where he is. I'll tell you what, it'd be great if you could do a flyby on Monday as we leave. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, go for it, Ray. Definitely.
because I'll be videoing that anyway. So we'll be filming when we leave here on Monday.
God, I feel
Lorraine
really
says that's
tearful
right,
now.
Jenny. I can't remember what it says there. Mark
Really
says mature in body but daft as a brush, Tony. You and Jan are young at heart. We love that. Thanks, Mark. Yeah,
Thank you.
we are young at
Now
heart.
we're just mad.
Yeah. I've got the mind of a 20-year-old. It's just the body is of
No,
somebody
you
a bit
definitely
older.
haven't got a body of a 20-year-old.
No, I've got a mind. I said. I've got
Oh
a
right,
mind.
okay.
Yes, somebody told me if you do change the name, just write the old name in the hull somewhere. Says Matt Brown. Mm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. You see.
Oh, well, we're definitely not changing this one, even though it was a bit of a
Ah,
shock.
right, okay. So going back to Foo Canal.
How'd you say it?
I'm not saying that again in case I say it wrong.
Do you want a red wine?
No, not yet. Later. Question was regards to those vloggers that have left. Yes, I guess it was. Yeah. Well, like I say, just to recap, Lazy Days and Marie, no, I don't think they've got any intention of coming back on the canals at all. David from Cruising the Cut is going into a house for an indefinite period of time and may come back out later.
Yeah, if it doesn't work.
I don't know what's happening. If you watch his latest vlog, he'll explain something. Family commitments, and that means he needs to be somewhere based in a house. He doesn't see himself living on board a boat in his 70s.
In his 70s.
So he wants to be on
God,
shore
I'm
now.
nearly there.
Yeah, we're nearly there, David. I'll let you know when we get there. So when he comes back, what sort of boat would he have? I have no idea. And as I say, Colin and Sean, the Foxes, well, they're having a boat built. Apparently, in the last vlog, the base plate's down, but it's going to somebody else now.
No, the shell is done.
Yeah, but that's now going to the next boat because obviously you can't wait forever.
They've decided to do something different.
Yeah, they're doing
good
something
luck to
different.
them.
Would anybody come back and have an electric or a hybrid boat? I don't know. It's whatever you fancy. I would be surprised if somebody didn't, because I think that's the way forward. You know, why would you want a smelly diesel? And why would you want to, if you've watched the vlog with Momentous, and we're going along and you can hear absolutely everything.
Oh,
You stood on where the engine is, but you can't hear the engine. All you can hear is the ripple of the water over the
because the
prop.
engine's not running.
Exactly. But all you can hear is the water trickling over the prop, and you can hear the birds tweeting. You can hear all the natural sounds.
I never realised your boat was like that.
That's
it's really good.
if you want that experience, then why wouldn't you get a hybrid?
We definitely would get one.
Yes. Wayne says Ryland. So I was close, wasn't I?
That's it.
Rayland. Yeah. You know, it's funny, isn't it? All those years been watching him, and I never knew what the name of his boat was until it came up for sale. He never did feature the boat that much. Maybe it was me. They weren't interested in the hybrids, says Wayne.
Foxes.
Oh, that would be the Foxes. Really? Surprising. And Foo Canal says Rayland is now sold. Yes, great. Well, I hope you got the asking price for it.
I think he
I'm
would.
sure he did.
Yeah.
Sue E says, I see Johnny London's narrowboat is for sale today.
Really?
Johnny London.
Oh, we watch him on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right, we'll be checking him out.
Well, we haven't checked you out. Somebody send us a link.
Momentous, love him.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. So our new favourite. I'm beginning to wonder if this isn't actually Ben. Foo Canal says Boatman Benjamin tells me you pair are lovely in real life too. Is that sorry? Foo Canal. That's the sort of thing that Ben.
That is Ben.
Is that you, Ben?
Benjamin. Have you never watched him?
No.
He's the most talented guy. He does the music for us. We
Yeah.
went over the Pontisilti, and he's
He's
the
a
most
beauty,
talented, wonderful guy. He made our tiller pin, and God, he's mad.
Yeah.
He's mad. And
No.
a wonderful family.
With a name like
He's-
Foo Canal, he is, man.
That's him. That must be Ben.
Well, if it is, if you're watching Ben, hi, you're hiding.
You know,
Fine.
Tony thinks you're a legend.
Yeah, you're a leg end.
Leg
Yeah.
end.
Oh, all right. Right.
Not many people know this, but Ben and I share an affliction, if you like. We both suffer from tinnitus. So we both have this annoying noise
Tony,
going on our ear all the
So
time.
do I.
Are you a tinnitus, Jenny?
Jenny has tinnitus. Now the difference is a lot of people say, "Oh, tinnitus." Isn't that? Aren't you always hearing sort of like a high pitched noise, like a?
No, it changes.
No, with me it never was, and that's what got so infuriating at first. Mine is a low pitched hum, and I went round the house when we were living on
And I
land,
thought it was Jan.
and I was switching. No, that's an annoying noise you can never switch off. I was going round. Sorry, I was going round the house, switching everything off. I switched the fridge off, everything.
Oh, he
Central
drove me
heating.
mad.
And then a hearing specialist said,
He's always turned me off.
Yeah, shit. Exactly.
Sorry.
So the hearing specialist says, "Is there somebody doing some work? Is there builders or anybody, you know?" And I said, "No, I don't think there is." And I drove around the village and I couldn't see anything. But at night time, obviously, it's worse because it's really quiet. Now, for years, as you know, some of you do, you probably do after we've messed up the beginning of this stream.
No, not we've, you.
I used to be a sound recordist. So I used to have headphones on all the time. And I was listening. Part of my job was to listen, not just to the dialogue or whatever actors and presenters were saying, but you were listening for background noises that might disturb the dialogue. So I was always listening for planes in the background and stuff like that. And the hearing specialist I went to see is probably, you know, that's probably what's done it, is that you've been accustomed to sort of loud sounds in your ears all the time, virtually 24/7. Yeah, ding. Now I just get ding all the time, don't I? Ding! Thank you, Jen. So yes, and Boatman Benjamin, or Boatless Benjamin, I think as we call him now,
Yeah.
also suffers from that same affliction.
His is very, very, very bad, isn't
But
it?
I think his is quite bad. Yeah.
He copes with it though.
But he copes really well, and the man's a talented genius.
He's
as
a
far as I'm
genius.
concerned. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go and have a look at some of the music on his channel. It's fantastic. And like I say, you'll notice that he's done a few pieces for us that we've used specifically as we went over the Ponte. I've put that together with some more clips from
drone
drones.
footage.
So there's a lot of drone footage that seem to have accumulated over the time we've been filming. So I put a 5 or 6 minute compilation of some drone footage. I'm going to use that at some point during the summer, so watch out for that.
I watched it last night and it mesmerised me. It was absolutely beautiful with the music and the quality of the drone footage, because I'm very proud of this guy. It was absolutely beautiful, and it's got Milton Keynes, it's got Cosgrove, it's got the Ponticilti, it's got Blake. It absolutely. We'll put it on soon when we get stuck for a vlog.
Right, okay. Where are we? So hold on. I know apparently Foo Canal is actually Rob.
Ah,
He's Ben's. He's a mate of Ben.
well, there we go.
If you see him,
we're on the right track.
I wouldn't think, but he's obviously lives near the Ashby. He used to be moored up there, so we'll go past his old boat, which he sold actually, didn't he?
Yeah.
So there's another vlogger who sold a boat. But yeah, so tell him where we're going to be next week, and if he wants to pop down and say hello,
Yeah,
look forward to seeing him. So
cat will be on.
yeah, thanks for that, Rob. Where else are we now? Is that his 6th can now? Says Colin Bradford. Somebody's keeping
hang on.
Somebody's keeping an eye on you. What? Oh, bloody hell!
There's only 3 there. He's on his last one. Then he'll be drinking ours.
Matt Brown says, I had the pleasure of meeting David at Hillmorton a few weeks ago. Lovely chap. Yes, I believe he was taking his boat to North Kilworth, which is where A, B, and B are.
It was
where it was
wonderful.
sold.
Yeah.
Ah,
At Brinklow.
Stephen Brentnell, that's Jan Lol. Yeah.
The
It is.
continuous noise in your ear.
The continuous noise in my ear. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Of course.
JJ Williams, 1984. Hi all. Hello, JJ Williams.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I can understand where you are coming from. I have it as well, says Colin Bradford. There we go. You see, wow. Maybe, is there a Tinnitus YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there must be, isn't there? I don't know. I've never seen one, but probably there is.
She'll
So,
get to hear
right, okay,
about
so
it.
Sue,
Uh,
get to hear about it.
oh,
Sorry, Peter, I was a bit slow.
A little.
Sue E says Project Blues is Johnny London's YouTube channel. So there we go. Go and check it out. We're going to go and check it out.
yeah.
If not tonight, then over the weekend.
Project Narrowboat or Narrowboat Project is Johnny.
No, Narrowboat Project is Dave and
Johnny.
Oh.
Well, it's
Shane.
it's very similar to that one.
Mm.
Yeah. There are a lot of channels now. I mean, all you need to do, just this wasn't a recent list by any stretch of the imagination. Go on to Cruising the Cup's website, and on one of the pages on David's website is a list of all of the narrowboat channels, canal vloggers channels. And I know he's not updated that for quite a while, but there's over 150, I would think.
Wow.
And that was back then. So goodness knows how many there are now. I don't think anybody's kept up with it. There was a guy in America, the American narrowboater, who started doing an A to Z of all the narrowboat channels. And I think by the time he got to Z, he'd had to go back to A's again because there was more channels started up.
So he reviews the vlogs.
Yeah.
And yes, we were mentioned on it.
Yeah.
Hey.
But like I say, there were so many that by the time he got to Z and finished it all, I think he was going to start back and start all over again. But,
is it a good thing there's so many, or I don't know. I mean, we do it because it's like we say, it's making new memories. It's like a photograph album for us. So we've got the videos and the vlogs that we can pass on to our daughters and grandchildren. And do you know, some nights I sit here and I say, oh, I'll have a look at the Milton Keynes one, or I'll have a look at this one, or whatever, because I just enjoy it, just seeing where we've been and what we've done. So we do it just for the enjoyment of it, and that's it, really.
Yeah.
You know, we love it.
And if you were wondering, I know some people have been commenting, which flooring did we go for in the end? Was it this one that I was sort of recommending? Or was it this one that Jan recommended? If you said this one,
You were wrong.
you were wrong.
Why would you go for that? Same price,
And if
12
you went
years
for this
guarantee.
one,
25-year guarantee. And I know it's a bit dark, but we've got a light boat, we've got big windows. So, of course, we went for the grey.
Yeah.
All the way through the boat, and it's wonderful.
And we did put out a poll on Patreon and for our YouTube channel members, and this one came out slightly on top. Not a lot. There wasn't a lot in it. It's only a couple of votes, but this one sort of came out on top. It's cloudy blackstone tile, luxury rigid core, click vinyl flooring.
Bloody hell.
It's limestone core. Now the difference between, you won't be able to see the difference, but you can certainly feel the weight difference of the two. This one is far heavier, but this also has a AC rating of 4, which is light commercial, whereas the other one is domestic. It's AC 3 rating. This one has a 25-year guarantee. The other one only has a 12-year guarantee. So
And the same price.
and actually they were the same price. Bizarre, isn't it? So if you said grey, then well done, you've won a prize. Pour yourself a drink or make yourself a cup of tea.
Oh, a drink. I'm off. Bye.
Bye. So Food Canal saying, does anyone know what happened to this narrowboat adventure? Well, that is Anne-Marie, isn't it? Isn't it?
No.
Oh, well,
No.
is it not? Okay. Who's
Trying to think who that is.
this narrowboat adventure?
Narrowboat Adventure. Isn't that Alan?
No, it's
No,
my
no.
Narrowboat Adventure.
This narrowboat adventure. I'm just having a look. Hold on. No, I know this narrowboat adventure is. No, I remember that she's in London, isn't she? Ah, yes, Jasmine.
Oh,
It's Jasmine,
Jasmine.
isn't it? Yes. We don't know Jasmine, but I remember seeing her. The last time I saw her was at a Christmas
Oh, yeah.
or a summer
There we are.
YouTube
Get together.
get together.
I think the last that I saw of her, she was on David's boat.
Yeah. That they all. I think between the two of them, they used to organise their YouTube boaters get-togethers, which I did last year at Christmas. If you remember, let me just have a look, find out where we are. Hold on, I need to catch up with some comments, don't I? So now, but I've no idea what she's doing. I'm guessing she's still living in London.
Excuse me, I'm back.
She actually did a vlog about the butty, the village butty,
yeah.
when it was in London or Londonshire, I think it was somewhere.
Londonshire?
Yeah, it was in
Is that
Londonshire.
such a word?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Hold on.
What's that big green bit?
Big green bit. I don't know.
Oh, it's
yet.
Sean.
Sean just paying back all the money we've spent on her various things over the years.
What's she saying?
Nothing. And of course, yes, never enough cruising sold up. Narrowboat Poppy, good luck with your cruising. Yes, well, of course. Matt and Ali, yeah, remember them. We were very good friends with them. I got pally with them when they came to
And we still
North
are.
Kilworth, and we're still friends with them, still messaging them, still keep in touch.
Yeah.
Give them a call now and again. I don't know if you're out there watching. They're now living.
Well, they're on land, aren't they?
Middlewich, Northwich, one of them two.
Northampton, I think.
Yeah. We sometimes watch an old couple who do a Narrowboat vlog. They're very good. I used to know him back in the 80s, says Wayne.
Oh, all right, Wayne.
I wonder who that
Excuse me, old
might be.
couple, please
That's hello shop, Wayne.
go and have another hot toddy.
Yeah. You're not feeling well, are you?
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't
He's not
enough
watching.
yet.
Oh, look, Ray's here. Ray, hello.
Ray, hello.
If you
Fly over.
watched the vlog where what we did, Pete was putting the solar panels up, and Jan was on the roof. If you watch that vlog, we had a fly pass, not by the Red Arrows, but we had our own personal fly pass by Ray in his microlight. Microlight, is that what you call it? I guess it is. Yeah. And
We could do with one on Monday, Ray.
he was flying for a cancer person, apparently. So-
Oh,
like
bless
some-
you.
Oh,
You were raising money.
Oh.
You're such a wonderful guy, anyway.
well done, Ray. Well, we're leaving on Monday, so if you want to do a fly pass when we leave. Mark Orr says, we loved your cruise ASMR video. It was very relaxing. Will you do more of these? We certainly will. Yeah. Haven't done any recently.
What was
I
that?
think that was the last one. Can't remember what that was now. Was that through Milton Keynes? ASMR. It's basically the bow cam. The GoPro is fixed at the front, and it records for about 4 hours
4 hours.
or thereabouts.
Slow TV.
Yeah, I know, 'cause I have
Slow
to keep my mouth
TV.
shut when I'm
There's
sitting in the well
no. I have to edit out anything that
I
Jan
see.
says, or the horn going off, because it can be quite loud. So I
I
usually,
love my horn.
pardon me. So, yeah, if you want to,
Naughty
if you want
stuff.
to join us again at 2 a.m. in the morning.
You just got faces with me.
So yes, ASMR, which is just natural sounds. There's no music on it. Like I say, I dub out any talking or anything like that. So all you get is just the natural sounds. Almost like being on a hybrid boat, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Because you're right at the front. Our engine, we're very fortunate. Our beta engine at the back, presumably because we are a trad,
It's
is
really
boxed
quiet.
in. It's got a little bit of sound deadening and stuff.
Well, we thought it was quiet until we went on
Yeah.
Momentous.
But out the front, you
Joking.
can't. When you're out the front, you can't really hear it. So when you've got the GoPro camera set up, and you let that run and you play it back, all you hear is the sound. It's only got a little mic on it, but it just picks up all the natural sounds. So yes, in answer to your question, Mark, we will be uploading some of those because I'm sure there'll be some, certainly one from here to where are we going to? The junction.
Marston.
No,
No?
the Ashby. Yes,
The
we've got-
Ashby.
Yes, Marston Junction.
So we'll be got So
Do
we've got
not.
No, okay.
She knows everything, Jenny does.
Ray said it's 2 young people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very young. In fact, Wayne, I was known as Mr. Young. Don't you remember? Huh? See? And I'm still that
Now
person.
you're going to have to explain
I'm
that.
still that
Why are you
person.
known as Mr. Young?
No, I can't.
I've often
I
wondered
can.
that myself.
Right. He used to play keyboards when he was young, so he's called Young Tony.
Yeah.
But when he got a bit older, he couldn't be called Young Tony,
No.
so become Tony Young. His real name is Lacey, but then he was called Tony Young, and in the business, he's known as Tony Young. There you go, done.
Now it's Tony Old.
Yeah.
Now he's Tony Old, yeah.
Tony OAP. Tony Hope. No, Tony No Hope. Yeah, so Sean's done that because she's made a nice little comment, but she's also said, P.S. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Thank you, my darling. I love you to the moon and back.
Yes. So don't forget Mother's Day tomorrow and put your clocks forward.
And
Yeah.
happy anniversary to Wayne and Amanda.
Yeah. There we go, you see. Well, that's good, isn't it? Right, so any more questions before we wrap up? We've been going for well over an hour now. And have you noticed I've not had a glass of red wine? What's going on?
You've run out, that's why.
Yeah, I have, yeah. Cool.
Colin said good night. Colin Bradford.
Okay.
Good night, Colin. Thank you.
Don't get drunk, you lot.
Of course we will. We will have too many to drink. Well, we've got our friends in the marina now, and we're going off on Monday. And I think Momentous and Skewiff are going off on Friday, Thursday,
Ish.
Friday-ish. So they're going a different way. So, but we'll be Zooming. We'll be Zooming. So, you know, we've got Andy and Rufus on Vienna. And we've got Steve on Fulcrum. And we've got Lynn and Dave on Restoration. And, of course, Wayne and Amanda on
Acorn.
And Lorraine and Peter.
on Skewiff.
Skewiff.
So
And
we'll all be together.
if you're a boater, or even if you're not a boater, and you want to be a lurker, and you want to do some stalking, then download Nebo, which is a free app.
Nebo.
Yeah, Nebo. It's available wherever you get your apps from, and you can stalk people. Not everybody wants to be stalked, by the
Follow,
way.
Tony. Follow.
You can follow, so you can actually follow our journey in real time, which would be good when you see us turning round. Which way are they bloody going this time? So yes, Nebo. If you want to download it, go wherever you get your apps from. Just be careful; it is a boating app, so you're looking for a little boat icon thing with a pointy tip end, a bow. Not another Nebo. I think when you type in Nebo, something else crops up. But yeah, download.
I'm sure it does,
Nebo.
Tony.
Nebo Global.
Hey.
What? Thank you, Pete. So Mark's saying thank you very much. Oh, yeah, Mark says if you want the Nebo link, it's 20% off at the moment. So that's a little gizmo that you can attach to your ignition, and you don't have to press start and stop whenever you want to journey, and they do all the rigmarole for you in terms
Just go back a couple of weeks and look at the vlog that we did, which was called Finding Nebo.
Finding Nebo. That's a good name.
That was
isn't it?
mine. That was
Who
mine.
thought of that? Eh?
Finding Nebo. Have a look at that, then you'll see what it's all about. It's brilliant. At the moment, you can just download the app, but there is going to be a gizmo and whatever that will give you more information. Just go and have a look at that, though.
Here's a question for you.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
Question.
Pete's.
How would it work when you don't have to turn your ignition on?
What you mean when you've got a hybrid?
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
That's
How
why-
does it
that's
work
why
if you
it's no
don't?
good for us.
If you don't have to turn your ignition on? You're all wired up because you're a hybrid.
Maybe you must have a start button to start the engine.
Yeah, there is a start button to
Don't know
start
how
the
you-
engine.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Okay, Tony,
Well,
that's
I
down
don't-
to you to find out.
It's always one, isn't it? eh?
And it's always him.
Anyway, if you've got a standard diesel engine
Yeah. Look,
with an
forget
ignition
him, forget him.
with
No,
an
he's
ignition
gone.
key, then you can get the Nevo link 20% off at the moment. But the app where you can go and stalk people
It's free.
is free to download and use.
Ray
And
wants
if you-
to know what time you're off on Monday.
Between 10 and 11, I would think, somewhere around there. So we can get to
What-
Hawkesbury and
When we're ready.
yeah.
He
When we're
says
ready.
one thing, I will make sure it's the other thing.
Because he's thinking of doing a flyer.
Oh, we're gonna have
Is
a
it?
fly past.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think if you're thinking of doing a fly past, Ray, you tell us when you're going to fly over, and then we will we'll go around you. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever seen. It was fantastic.
Does it not go by movement, says Ray? Yes, it does. Nebo, the link, does work on it's got a little thing in it that detects movement, because one of the beauties of having the Nebo link is if somebody tries to nick your boat, or more importantly, your boat gets untied in the middle of the night and you find yourself, you're on the other side of the canal or drifting somewhere, it will alert you and beep, whatever, and you'll know that your boat's been moved. Or say, for instance, you've moored up, gone to the pub, somebody has untied your boat and it's moved. Again, it will alert you that your boat's moved.
That'd be handy because I have moved.
Yeah. Not obviously if it's a storm. We've had storms for the last goodness knows how long, and boats have been rocking and rolling no matter where they are, whether they've been in a marina or out on the canal. It won't go off for those sort of movements, but certainly big movements. So over a few meters, it will set an alarm off.
I think they just need to go and check it out, don't they?
You have to come for a fly then. Well,
What?
yeah,
We have to come for a fly?
we go by boat, Ray.
I'm not going up in one of those tin things.
Tin thing?
No.
Don't insult Raymond.
There's a technical question. Food Canal, do you think current narrowboats are easy to convert to hybrid?
Oh,
Oh, hang on. One more for Pete.
yeah. Go on, Pete.
Yes, you.
Hang on. Did they get the question?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The question.
Jenny
Food
did
Canal,
say it.
do you think current narrowboats are easy to convert to hybrid? So, for instance, on our boat here, we've got a Beta Marine 50 engine out there. Would it be easy, Pete, to convert it to hybrid?
Yes. You obviously you need the room for your batteries. So in your case, Tony, no, it would not be easy.
But
Oh, thanks.
But in our boat, for instance, the generator takes up quite a bit of space, which had this boat been built for somebody who didn't want the generator, that's presumably where the batteries would have been,
It was.
or normal leisure batteries.
And then
So if we take the generator out, we'd put the batteries in there. Would that compartment be big enough?
it would, yes.
Yeah. And then the only other thing, so you need to think about battery space. And then the other thing would be the
actual motor
right, okay.
that goes on the back of your engine. So you need the room from where your engine is to where the end of your boat is, your propeller, etc. That you've got the room to fit the motor.
Right. So I don't know if you caught all of that. How does that fit onto the propeller then? Does it? Because obviously, at the moment, you've got a shaft that goes into the engine.
Yeah,
And that.
the motor fits onto like your gearbox,
Oh right. Okay. Okay.
and then you've got your shaft.
I'm just taking your shaft. Sorry.
Stop it.
How rude!
Stop it.
Jenny just said remove it because it doesn't look right. But it didn't look right when I removed it. Sorry, Pete. Right, shush.
So yes. Sorry for that girly interruption there.
Right, serious now. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah. So what we're saying,
There's quite a bit involved, to be fair.
yeah.
you've got your alternators to change, upgrade to get 48 volts because the motors run on 48 volts.
Yeah.
Most are 12 volts. Obviously, we've got 12 volt as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's feasible.
It's feasible. So you can do it.
Would you do it? Would you do it on somebody's boat? And would you love to do that? Or would you have to research it a bit more? And
to do it personally myself, I'd have to research it.
Yeah.
So
no, Fu Canal saying, guess you would lose the engine and replace with an electric motor. No, what Pete's saying is you keep the engine. The electric motor goes on top at the back, where the stern meets the propeller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would go on as an additional piece of kit. So providing you've got enough room at the back of where your engine is, then yes, you should be able to just put on top of your current diesel engine an electric motor. And providing you've got enough room to store the batteries, bearing in mind you'll be taking out your normal 12-volt batteries and replacing them, as Pete says, then that's fine. I would imagine it's two things then to consider: A, space, and B, cost, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely cost.
Yeah.
Jenny, cheers. This is going right over my head.
Cheers,
darling.
Oh. Wayne's saying put the hybrid batteries in the cupboard above the bed.
What?
What?
Why would you do that?
I think he's talking about when we've removed Mother from the cupboard above the bed.
Oh, yeah, we got loads of space. I could sleep in there.
He's a darling, isn't he?
Charles Stevens says Heart of Oak, I'm taking it that's your boat, Charles, has the motor on top of the gearbox and is belt driven to the shaft. Yeah?
Yeah.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Exactly that.
Exactly. Yep. And they're only small. When we talk about electric motors,
yeah, they're not very big.
Not talking about the whole size of like an engine, like a Beta 43 or
it's only
it's
about 12 inches.
Yeah.
Oh,
stop it now. Stop it.
Up.
Dan's getting all flustered.
He's only had 4 cans, honest.
Naughty step.
He's on the naughty step, yeah.
Naughty step.
Great stuff. Right. Your 50 horsepower engine will last forever. I had one in my last boat and it was bomb proof, featured on one of Narrowboat Experience's vlogs. Good. Yeah. Well, both you and Charlie have said the engines are good engine. Good engine.
Good workhorse.
Good old workhorse. Yeah. Well, we'll certainly be getting a bit of a test when we go on the Thames, won't we? I mean, to be perfectly honest, this boat was originally built for a couple who lived
down in
Londonshire. One of the
stop saying Londonshire.
Well, it's because what do you say?
London.
No, but it wasn't London. I always think of as the capital, whereas there are parts of outer London, Greater London. Yeah,
Greater London.
That was it. Greater
Jenny's
London.
got it right.
So I think this boat was originally on the River Lee, or somewhere of that nature. So it was constantly going up and down rivers, and particularly the Thames. Hence the reason why it's got a big engine and a big generator, because they wanted the 240 volt power.
Andy with a pimp.
Heart of Oak. We know somebody with a boat called Heart of Oak, but it's not this guy. This is Charles Stevens
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. There is a Heart of Oak, Charles, which is a hybrid. Ray says, I would love to do that. Go on the Thames. So if you need a bit of ballast, I'm your man. Can you do a barbecue for us? Because you're good with barbecues, Ray.
No, he doesn't cook them. He just brings the
ingredients.
meat, the ingredients to it.
Oh, sorry. Just realised who this is. Right, sorry. Charles Stevens. Sounds awfully posh. I didn't even know.
I got nervous that.
I didn't even know Charles Stevens.
Charlie.
Charlie. Heart of Oak is Ang.
Andy Darren.
I think
Andy,
I think you mean it's Andy and Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie.
Just Charlie. Hello,
Charles.
Charles.
Give over.
Charles. We'll be calling Mr. Stevens next.
Mr. Stevens. How are you?
Stevens. Very nice name.
Charlie. So yes, Charlie is the guy who's done quite a lot on this boat. He taught me how to do the servicing.
And the floor.
And he's just done the flooring while I was terribly ill. In fact, thanks, Charlie and Karen, for giving me the cold, which I've now passed it on to everybody in the bloody marina.
Momentous.
And Wayne and Amanda have got it as well. So yeah, it's doing the rounds a little bit. So thank you for that, Charles. It was very kind of you. So Ray says he'll do the barbecue food. Thanks, Ray. You're a star.
Love you, Ray.
Brilliant. Right. Anyway, we're going to call it time because we've been on for an hour and a half. I think that's enough. We don't want to bore you any longer. Hopefully, when we do another one of these, crikey knows when that'll be. Maybe when we're in London, we'll get a nice signal.
Definitely.
I can get the microphone and everything working properly as it's supposed to do. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching everything. And thanks for supporting us. Don't forget to share all the videos and everything else.
And thank you to Jenny and Pete from Momentous.
Yeah.
Hybrid Momentous.
Yeah. And thank you to Sean for being a moderator tonight. And yes, thank you all our channel supporters and members and everybody on Patreon and subscribers. You're fantastic. Love you. And we're out of here on Monday. Hooray! Yay! Not hooray for we want to get out of here. Well, we do, but
no, it's fantastic marina.
Don't get us wrong.
Check out Brinkley.
It's just we need to get cruising again. We're going Tiller crazy. Stir crazy. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Loved you all. Bye. Bye.